Ever since Patrick Moore has made this Instagram post suggesting his comeback may be into the classic physique, this has been a hot topic amongst the bodybuilding fans. By the end of this video you'll find out if a downsized Patrick Moore can be the one to overthrow Chris Bumstead. Chris Bumstead is the undisputed 3-time classic physique Olympia champion and he doesn't look to be slowing down. Guys like Terrance Ruffin or the former classic Olympian Breon Ansley have been trying to overthrow him for the last 3 years but without any success. Truth is that they probably could never defeat a 100% CBum, no matter how good they got. Chris being too big and dominant alongside being super aesthetic. Things change if we add Patrick Moore into the mix though. Patrick is a tall guy, more muscular as he comes from the open division, and when it comes to aesthetics, he can go toe to toe with anyone from the classic division today. In this video we're gonna take his incredible 2019 Olympia physique where he was downsized and super shredded and put him on the 2021 classic physique Olympia stage next to the top 3. CBum, Diesel and Breon, and see how he fares against them in the classic physique 5 mandatory poses. First pose is the front double biceps, and it's not like any of us have any idea how these poses are being judged in this division, but if I had to guess, it's a combination between mass, aesthetics and overall balance. Patrick has it all. He dominates all 3 of these guys with the size of his limbs, arms and legs, having a vacuum and a very small waist. Some may argue that his torso may be kinda short in relation to his legs, but in my opinion, Patrick Moore can potentially win this pose right here. Don't get me wrong, from a bodybuilding point of view he wins it for sure, but this being classic, I have my doubts. The next mandatory pose is the side chest, and honestly, Terrance and Breon are out of the equation here. Between Pat and CBum, Pat wins it from a bodybuilding perspective, no doubt, however this pose looks too men's open if you want. He needs to be leaner and change the execution of this one in my opinion. CBum gets the pose. From the back, Patrick does not dominate as much as in the previous poses. It's true, downstairs he dominates with glutes, hams and even calves, but not by a landslide, and upper body, as far as the back is concerned, he may even get last place here. In this pose, Patrick battles to avoid last place in my opinion. Abs and thighs. Patrick has aesthetic abs and he also can hit the vacuum, so in theory he is perfect for classic physique. Now, it all depends on what the judges are looking for in this division, because again, he wins from a bodybuilding perspective. Last pose in this division is the so-called favorite classic pose. The side triceps is one of Patrick's best poses, and since this pose is not a mandatory in this division, I thought I could use it here. Terrance chose to go with this pose as well, and Patrick beats him here from a bodybuilding perspective, but not only. Patrick's pose looks more aesthetic if you ask me. Now, I don't know how to compare different poses, how to judge Patrick versus CBum here for example, so if you guys know better, let me know in the comment section below. As a conclusion, Patrick Moore obviously dominates this division from a bodybuilding perspective. He's a men's open competitor after all. But to answer the question if he can dethrone Chris Bumstead, I say he could. He's got all the tools and he'll probably be more dominant from a bodybuilding perspective even after getting under the weight cap. However, we've seen it before with George Peterson. He had everything, he dominated everyone, Chris Bumstead included from a bodybuilding point of view, being aesthetic at the same time, but never won the Olympia. So again, it all depends on what the judges are really looking for in this division. Make sure you let me know your opinion in the comments below, like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe so you're never late for the party. Thank you guys and see you next time.